What's good, fellow spirits? Welcome back to the channel. Tis I, Spirit Guru. I'll be your tarot reading for this video. I gotta get back in the swing of things. I know I took a little bit of a break for this month. It's my overall career goal to be able to completely take December off. So I'm giving that a test drive. I posted a video at the earlier of the month and it's actually doing, some decent numbers. And yeah, I just absolutely had to come on here tonight, considering tonight is the Black Moon. Literally just heard about that today. So apparently it's supposed to carry some super powerful energy. It happens once every 29 years, I think I read. And yeah, very, very special moment in time. And this seems to bring a lot of like rebirth energy, which I know I've definitely been feeling just in my, just life, especially today. I was telling a friend earlier that I feel like more optimistic than I ever have for in a long time. So yeah, let's see what this Black Moon energy is talking about. Let's see what it's bringing us. This will be a collective reading. I'm a Leo, so if you're a fellow Leo or fire sign, then this may tend to resonate with you, but you don't have to be. I believe this came across your feed whenever it was supposed to. So yeah, so let's see what Spirit's talking about for us. And if you want a personal reading, my email address is always in the description. And also, yes, I'm about to crank up another session of the Shadow Gem. It's my 21-day transformation course. I'll also have a link to that as well in the bio if you want to do some personal development. We're starting next Monday on January 6th. And yeah, let's get it going. Let's see what these cards talking about. Spirit, speak to me, speak through me. Show me what I need to see. I guess it's the first one. All right. Ooh. Okay, yeah, definitely got some birthing energy right here. Ace of Wands, first card. All right, Spirit, speak to me, speak through me. Let me see. Ooh. Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords. Sounds about right. All right, Spirit, speak to me, speak through me. Show me what I need to see. To the King of Swords. Interesting. All right, so I do just simple past, present, future / advice spreads, and to give you some clarifiers for each. So let's start with the past position, the Ace of Wands. So Ace of Wands means someone's got a big idea or someone's being pointed in a certain direction when it comes to something that they really, really want. This is the beginning of a brand new desire or an arousal of desire from somewhere. When this comes out in love readings, that really means that somebody wants you in a bad way. So this could be something you're feeling about yourself, feeling about an adventure you're planning on taking on, or I said this is like a newfound passion. That's what I'm really gathering from this, is at least gathering from my own experiences, a newfound sense of passion. And I feel like it's feeling like an Ace of Wands because it may have been so long since you experienced that up until this point. And that makes perfect sense to why your present energy is like the Knight of Swords. I gotta move towards that. I gotta move on that. I gotta jump on this. I gotta go. The time of sitting around being stagnant, is over. It's time to make that move, son. It's about action right now. And, that is also a very, very, that's very, very indicative of my energy right now. Just the things that I'm doing, like with this shadow work course named Shadow Gem. Again, the link in the description and stuff like that, it'll be in the description. I'm really excited about this. But I actually ran my first, I guess you could say, session of my class last month. And it was just one person, but that helped it be like more intimate and I feel like effective, because like they really said they got some really powerful, like tips, tricks, just info, just things that actually like helped them. And I was just so grateful I was able to do that, and like so proud of myself that I was able to create that like from my own head and experience and shit like that, and actually use it to help somebody. That's what life is all about. So with me being that energy of making that move and going, and again keeping that course going, doing it again this next month, making moves there, There's a lot of, you know, just big boy pants stuff like going on. It, you know, it has to happen. And, you know, time nor the world, time don't stop for no man. The world don't stop spinning for nobody. So, which leads me to the last section, like the King of Swords. I feel like this is going towards something who this is someone who's mastered their thoughts. They are master of the domain, per se. The King of Swords is very disciplined and very smart, and they're very, very intentional. That's what's going for. This is moving towards somebody who's really, really intentional. And yeah, just no time for the bullshit, straight up. That's the King of Swords. So that's what this is all reading together. Let's get some clarifiers. Spirit, why is the Ace of Wands here? Speak to me, speak to me. Why is the Ace of Wands? Ooh, the Magician. See that creative energy. There we go again. So this is probably a creative venture. That's what I'm getting from this. And it's also at the basis of all realizing that you can do it. See the Hangman. Remember when I said earlier, it was probably a long ass time before you felt this Ace of Wands type energy where you was like, okay, my spark. This is what this is like when people say they lost their spark. This is you getting your spark back, and it probably came after a hiatus. And part of that realization was that, you know, not only do you have the power to make it happen, but you have everything you need to. Maybe this Hangman was because you were waiting to see if you had what it took, or if you were good enough, or anything like that. But I feel like the Ace of Wands, like just being your overall energy, you're finally like, fuck it. Why not? You know what I mean? So again, on to the Knight of Swords energy. Again, this is time waits for no man. Let's go. LFG energy. So let's see why the Knight of Swords here. Let's get some clarification. Ooh, that jumped right out. Page of Cups. Okay. Maybe you're doing this for somebody. Okay. I'll come back to that. Let's see what the other one is. It is February, next one. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. So for this, we got the Eight of Cups, which is walking away or like abandoning something. So we got the Page of Cups and the Eight of Cups backing up the Knight of Swords. So this is you making a conscious decision to leave something behind in order to start something greater. Well, the Page of Cups normally comes up in love reading. So this could be you making some sacrifices to get the attention of somebody who you're wanting to court or date or something like that. So this is Knight of Swords. I feel like this is leaving an old you behind, and like you know, find like a new love with either yourself or, like I said, you trying to get somebody else's attention might be your goal with this. If it's not, then it's happening. Somebody's noticing you, you know, making these moves, and you know, it's like, okay, this might be like they're in the Page of Cups type stage. Like, okay, this might be somebody I want to get a cup to. And then, yeah, I feel like, yeah, with the Eight of Cups, it's like you can see this guy does not look happy as he's walking away from all these cups and stuff like that. This is like emotional baggage that you're planning on leaving behind. So what I can kind of read this is this like you living like anxieties and like worries behind like those negative emotions that were stopping you from actually taking that action. And yeah, that's what I got for the Knight of Wands. So, I mean, I'm sorry, Knight of Swords, my bad, y'all. It's a little late. I started reading this at midnight on a new moon, or whatever. I hope I don't forget to make my point about the new moon. I'm a sticky tack in my mind, but anyway, King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here? Let's get one more clarifier here. King of Swords, why are you here? King of Swords, why are you here? Ooh, so we got the Five of Pentacles, backing it up. Yeah, I definitely feel where this is coming from. This is definitely from the tie to my whole Black Moon point. All right. Ooh, some flips. Which one flips? The Queen of Wands. Wow. Okay. So this is straight up realizing that what's going to get you out of the situation that you've probably been experiencing is following your heart and following your passion. And that is the Knight of Swords decision that you're having to make right now. You're going to have to make pretty soon. You know, I feel like, dude, if you're like my Leos or fellow fire signs, I feel like even when I look at other people who read for Leos, their readings have been, for the last really good amount of time, been talking about it being tough and like we're going through like hard times, like definitely Five of Pentacles moments. And it doesn't seem like there's going to be a way out, but after a while you realize the only way out is through, and the only way you're going to find the strength to get through is to look inward. And you have to be driven by whatever you're doing. You have to want whatever you're doing. Like the whole reason why, you know, people don't like their lives is because they're spending their time doing something that they don't want to do. And a lot of times, especially from people like, I guess I'll say me, like creatives, like people in like this kind of like, you know, just not conventional type shit. Like a lot of times we find ourselves in this because we don't know how to monetize our passions. You know what I'm saying? And it sucks that, you know, it's like that, but at the same time, it's also amazing that it's like that, because what could be better than living the life that you want to live and having the abundance that you want, doing something that you actually care about, that you're actually interested in, that you're actually passionate about. So that goes to say, it's like, the point that I was making about the black new moon, the thing that I am really getting for this is just like have faith and take those steps forward. This Knight of Wands, I keep calling Knight of Wands. This Knight of Swords energy is someone who's made a decision and they're moving on it. You see what I'm saying? This is very swift. This is very fast moving energy. And this isn't, the Knight of Swords might be fast moving, but at the same time, it's not stupid. Again, like your advice or your future position is the King of Swords. So you've made a decision, or you're making a decision, and you're sticking with it. You know what I mean? And that decision has a lot to do with something that you love or you have the potential to love, or just straight up moving away from situations like these was something that you really want. So the whole thing about the black new moon is, you know, it's a really significant cosmic event. It's they say it happens once every 29 years. So something like amazing is going on above our earth right now, but we can't see it with the naked eye. You can't see new moons from here on earth. So what I gather from it, and what that tells me is, you know, you have to have faith that amazing things are happening even when you can't see it. And that's the message that I take from like the black new moon. And that's like the message that or just like the feeling, like the vibration, the energy I want to embrace going forward. I had been set an intention to do this. I was like, look, the anxiety, the worry, like all that shit, like it has to stop. Like, how's it serving me? It's not. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to, even though I don't have any idea of how it's going to come in, how what I want is going to come to me, I have to believe that it's there for me. I have to believe that. I have to know that. So just move forward with that being in mind, that no matter what direction you're going in, you're always going in the direction that you need to be. So it's having that type of faith. So with that being said, that's the end of this reading. Again, if you want personal readings, my email address is in the description, as is the sign up link to the Shadow Gym, which is my 21-day shadow workout challenge, where we, you know, work on ourselves for 3 weeks. We dig deep into our psyches, our subconscious, and just take those limiting beliefs that could be holding us back, and we transform them into giving beliefs that give us energy, give us power, give us our power back over our lives. That's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Realizing that you have the power to make your life whatever you want it to be. You don't have to settle for what it is or anything other than what you want it to be. So with that being said, look, Happy New Year. I'm sure y'all see this at some point, like right around the 1st. So yeah, really, really looking good for 2025. And I will see y'all every week of it. Peace.